Good morning everyone. Chào buổi sáng tất cả mọi người nhé. Good morning. Good morning everyone. Chào tất cả mọi người nhé. Hello. Trước đó là đã làm nóng xong mình vô tập luyện. So prior I just did a warm up on my own, just do a little bit of stretching and warming up my body. So make sure you guys do that on your own too, right? Because I don't want the warm up just to take another 5 or 10 minutes out of your time. I just go right into training. Okay. How's everyone doing? So over the weekend, I just had a meeting. I went out of town, and we also spent one day shooting another video clips of me fighting against my student down the stairs. And the amazing thing is my student is pretty good at stunt fighting. So one of the part where he has to roll down a flight of stairs, maybe like about 12 steps or something like that. But you know, he never did it in life. So at the beginning he kind of hesitated, and then all of a sudden he just, Sifu, okay, I can go ahead. I just do it, you know, no problem. Therefore he gained more confidence, right? He did like about 3 or 4 times. So roll all the way downstairs. That's something tough. Not a lot of us can do, you know. So that's pretty cool. I mean for myself, like rolling down the stairs, I would think like about it twice a lot of time in order to do that. So briefly, just go right into practicing with the dummy. Go over the techniques where we have learned so far, hitting it, reviewing it. It's sort of like a pre-warm-up routine where we go into the motion, go through the motion using your footwork. As you see, I'm just doing all the basic stuff, right? Nothing new. But we do it on a regular basis, it become better. You'll be able to move quicker. Your hit will be stronger. Your block will be more effective. From time to time, I tend to do this footwork. You're just gonna go in, hit back, and then switch foot, 4, back, and 4. Sometimes you do a lot of footwork like that. So sometimes I practice that. I step here, I pull over, I come back, and then step in, diagonally. So sometimes I practice my footwork like that. I move here. So those are pretty much a brief warm-up. I spend like maybe around 5 minutes doing reviewing the techniques, go through the motions, work on my footwork. You get your body flowing, you get your body moving, right? And you just observe the hands, the arm placement, and your foot moving, your stances. So in the pre-training, I always do that with the dummy. I spend maybe around 5 minutes to do that. So if you guys do, please do that at the beginning of the training, right? So that you can get more familiar with the techniques as you go into practicing it, right? Now, some of you comments in my videos, there's one thing that you seen one of my video is pretty fast when I do like the training, because you know a lot of people when they see the video, especially in shorts, right, they want a quick dynamic, right, and they want to look good in the eye, right? So therefore I post a lot of that, but I do have a lot of videos that break down slow motion, sort of like when I'm practicing with the dummy, right? I hit here, I go right? But there are some of the videos that do slow down and explain where the arms and the leg placement, where we're moving, how our footwork works. So I did answer to those questions. Sometimes I do have time. I just go into it and answer randomly. So if I don't get to your comments, there's a lot of it. Please forgive me about that, because I cannot, because a lot of the question repeated over and over again. So I try to answer the most common question a lot of you ask all the time. This one particularly, this wooden dummy, no, it doesn't cost that much. This one costs only, I think in terms of just the body of the dummy, right? Without the padding, no padding, anything, just the dummy, right? It would cost about $350, $350 US dollars. Yes, in Vietnam here, right? Plus they charge me a little bit of shipping fee. So in Vietnam it's cheap, maybe another another 15, 20 bucks shipping fee. So I say altogether, once it brought here to my house, it's like 370. But somewhere in the US or other countries, maybe it costs more because of shipping costs and everything, and you know, of course, the tax and everything, right? No, Robert. Sorry, I don't sell it, right? Here you have to. It's very hard for you to probably buy here in Vietnam and ship to wherever it is, because the custom and everything is a headache. You know, you have to go through a lot of that. So So it's very hard for you to buy here. Maybe China. In China is much easier, right? And okay, let's go. So we're gonna measure the wooden dummy. Like at the beginning of our lesson, we want to readjust and measure the dummy. All right, measure how far we should stand in front of the dummy. So I would put both of my arms out, fingertips to the middle of the dummy. Okay, right there. And then from there, I'm gonna go down 2. Okay, 2 step. I bend my knees down, open 2, and then from there, I just leave one hand in front of me and the other hand in front of my chest, like so. Or the other hand, whichever you prefer. So it will be like this. Feet together in the beginning. You open your toes, 1, and then you close your toes, pointing diagonally in, and then from there, you're gonna go down. Now, one more reminder, when you're going down like this, don't go slouch forward like that, right? Okay, try to keep your body straight up, okay? Only your knees go down, okay? Not your back, okay? You don't want to slouch like this. You want to stand upright, okay? Now from here, okay? If some of you is harder, you can make lean slightly, okay? Some of you it's harder for you to go straight up like this, right? So you can make lean just slightly, okay? But eventually when you practice, try to maintain an upright posture, okay? So I would go in here, down here, straight. Yeah, right? Okay? So once you're in the stance, this motion I want you to practice again. Here, up here, just like you put your hand together and you slip up, okay? And then you come back down and you come down. So this part here, you're gonna hit against the arm of the dummy. So you sort of like bring it down. This one hook into the arm of the dummy, hook into the arm. So up like this and down, hook. Up, down, hook. Up, down, hook. Both of your wrist here, hook into here, hook here, right? Okay, so let's practice it. Let's do 30 reps, okay? Then after that, I'm gonna break it down and tell you what's useful, all right? 1, 2. So you go up, down, that count as 1. Up, down, that's count as 2, okay? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Make sure when you're coming down, you exaggerate the hook over like this. So it comes between right here, your palm, between your palm and your wrist right here, this part. This part is hooking in, all right? Sort of slightly bend and coming down like that. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, let's add maybe 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So let's break it down. This motion, why we're doing this for? A lot of the motion we're doing this for. If somebody like have both of their arms, they grab us, right? Here, we block here, strong, we just slip right in. This part right here, you slip right in and you open your palm. So you slip right in, you open your palm. Now you have your palm to the face or stretching to the chin. And then you got your thumbs right here, or your fingers. So you can grab, with your fingers, you can grab the face And then with your thumbs here, you can squeeze the eyeballs, okay? So that is that's the theory, that's the technique for this motion. Gordon just hit the stance of the camera, it tilted a bit. Okay, so that's what you want here, boom, okay? That's what this motion for, boom, go right into the eyeballs right here, okay? This motion, right, and this motion coming down, here, coming down. So this is for blocking. So when somebody is striking straight forward, right, whatever this is, a punch, whatever, okay, straight forward, or even they're throwing a hook, right, with this arm here, hook, you come over, right, you come over this hand, they hook with your right, you come over, you block this one coming down, all right, and make it strong, boom, right, turn. In reality is when you block, you're gonna turn, okay? I'm not gonna stand in one spot and I'm block. I'm not Superman, I'm not that strong. So they punch gonna right through, they're gonna hit me, so block, I have to turn, okay? If I wanna block here, this arm coming up, I have to turn, okay? But for the sake of practice, we just stand in one spot like this. All right, so you got it, see the arm coming in, you block. This one coming block down, right? This motion, boom. Okay, even with two hands, you can block with two arms coming across, and then from there you strike. Simple as that. Okay, come straight, block. So those are the techniques for when you practicing with this. I try my best to explain what is used for, right? So that you have an idea when you practice. You can imagine that. Oh, okay. The guy coming in, they're punching me. I practice this motion, which means that I can, in reality, I can come over this way, right? I block down the arm here, and then I can strike. All right? Why the hell? Sometimes you ask why am I practicing this one, right? Why the hell am I practicing this one? This one I can go right in, slip right into the face, grab the eyeballs, poke the eyeballs with your thumbs, grab the ears with your fingers, so you slipped in, right? Those are the motion, okay? Okay, so we got that. Let's go into another motion. This motion. So we rarely practicing a lot of punch, so now I want you to practice block, punch at the same time. So as soon as you block, boom, boom, okay? One hand blocking, the other hand punch. Now, beginning of practice, you practice, first time for beginner, we always practice like this. We stand right in front of the dummy, all right? With our knees slightly bent. So we just go down, 1, 2, okay? So when it comes to at the same time, your hands placed like this, and you go 1, okay? Boom. One block, one punch right away. The other one come back, block and punch, block and punch, block and punch. Okay, so the motion is here. I go, my right hand is blocking, my other hand is ready. So as soon as this come down, this extend. Okay, then I come back, this come down, left hand come down, right hand extend at the same time. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Or the other motion is you can block like this, right? Block to the side with here, block to the side, right? And punch, boom, right here. But when you're practicing this one, block to the side and punch here, you feel this is kind of high, right? It's kind of awkward, right? And when you're doing this, it's kind of over. See how it kind of expose your elbow a bit, right? With your hand like putting here, you block here. So it's kind of awkward. So I would recommend if you here and you practice down here, right? Easier, right? Here, here, okay? Whereas here, you can do here, right? Nothing blocking your way. This arm doesn't block your way, okay? So therefore here, here, and then here, here, okay? So one thing first, let's block down and then go straight to the face. block the middle block, straight to the face, 1, 2, alternate like that, 3, 4, 5, 6. You see, I just make a little mistake there, whereas I block like this with my fist and I'm punching like that. Now, sometimes you cannot open your fist in the right time and you mix it up a bit, that's fine, no problem. Because a block is a block, right? Whether it's a palm block or just a forearm block coming down, works the same thing, okay? But for this type of purpose, because we're hitting against the wooden dummy, so we try to remember block with our open palm and we go into the middle punch. So let's practice. Let's do 30. Actually, 20 on each side, okay? 20 on each side. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 20, we got 10 on each side. So let's do 20 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now see, between that exercise, so when I'm doing it, some of you, did you see when I'm hitting? Sometimes I go like this and I open palm. I did the opposite. I do palm straight instead of a punch. And this one, the forearm block coming down instead of a punch. So you see that, right? Like this. That's fine, okay? Sometimes you mix up. It's just practice, so. But the motion is the same thing, right? And when you block, it works, okay? When you palm strike, the same thing. The other thing, the only thing is from here, we turn into a fist or turn into a palm and strike, right? It's all up to us. It's just our practice. So that's just another move. So you go here or you go here, same thing, right? With your palm strike or your fist is as lethal, all right? Now we're moving on to blocking sideways. So I go here, 1, right? When I go here, I gotta punch here, right? Like I explained before, when you go here, you punch here, it's a bit awkward, right? Whereas in real situation where you can block lower, okay, and then you punch here, right? A bit lower, but this hand is too high for me, so I punch here, awkward. So therefore I block down. I block down here, punch, block down, punch, punch, right? Now, whereas this one, I block high, I punch low. Okay, I block high, I punch low. Okay, I block here, I punch here. Boom. Okay, so let's do 20 on each side. Block, middle, punch, lower. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, so 20 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, now, very important. When you are practicing, execute the punch. When you're practicing executing the punch or block, let me remind you again, always start slow and then you sort of like increase a little bit of speed. Always start up with relax. At the end, try to tighten every muscle in your body. So as I'm blocking, I'm relaxing. I'm slowing, then I fast. Boom. Then I tighten it. Then I relax again. When I punch, same thing. Boom. From here to here, I'm relaxing. I'm relaxing. Once I get it here, then I tense my punch up. Tighter, okay? Tight. And make your punch go faster and stronger. Same thing with your block. Boom. See how every time, shoom, like that, boom, like that, okay? Not just this, this, this. All right, you're gonna get yourself bored. You're gonna do the 1,000 of this, right? If it's not as effective if you try to do like maybe 20, 30 of this, but you actually go boom, right? From here, boom. How you twist, go into boom, 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 like that, boom, 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 boom. Dynamic, okay? All right. So please keep that in mind when you're moving toward your target. You relax as you move. But once you hit the target, once you stop, you tense it up that moment. Just that little moment when you're hitting the target. Okay, same thing with block. When you're blocking right here, once you hit the target, tense up and then relax again. So when I move, I'm relaxing, then I go. Right, relax, then go. Relax, tense. Relax, tense. Relax, tense. Relax, tense. Relax, tense. In order for us to move quickly, we have to relax our whole body. All right? Right? That's what we want. Okay? So relaxing make us move faster. Right? And then at the end of the hit, at the end of the target, then at that exact moment, we just tense it up, just for that split second. So please remember that. I will constantly remind you guys as we're training together, as we're practicing together. Just please relax and acceleration, increase the motion over distance. So acceleration, right, from 0 to 100, right? Whether it's like a Toyota or Ferrari, they're measuring how fast you go from 0 kilometer to 100 kilometer. Takes 3 seconds, 10 seconds, 5 seconds. So you gotta be quick. Boom! Here, slow, accelerate. Slow, accelerate. So if you guys were to practice on your own and you have to slow down a lot, that's fine. But you can slow down. So and then you increase the speed, right? You cannot go fast or slow. You want to go slow, fast. You want to increase that speed, okay? That change of speed. So once you get that idea, and then you can practice faster and faster and put it into your techniques, your motion, then you will find that it's a lot more effective. Effective in terms of chasing the person, in terms of hitting and do more damage to the target. All right? Okay, so let's try that. So for instance, from here, I block. See how I go, boom. Right, at the end, I'm sort of like, boom. Right? That's sudden explosive power. That's what I want when you guys train. That sudden, boom, boom. Right? See, as I move here, I'm relaxing. I'm twisting, I'm relaxing. But once I hear, then I tense here. Then I relax again. Then the next one I want to stretch. I relax here to here. And then I tense at the end. Okay? Boom, boom. Right? And I move up, I relax, and then I can do elbow stretch. Otherwise, if I'm here, I'm tense. Oh, I'm tense. I'm like, here. I'm moving like a robot. Right? If I'm moving a robot, my opponent probably see and anticipate, right? And anticipate my motions. Therefore, he can either duck or he can counter or whatever against me. Therefore, most likely I'm gonna lose. All right, so please keep that in mind. All right, let's move on. So we go now. Let's do this motion again, review, okay? So this is a both block, boom, both block. Now this time I want you to work in a way you're gonna turn and block, pushing to the side. Now straight in here, diagonally in, okay? From here, one, and the other one just like this, okay? So most of the time, if they were to attack you, right, either around your shoulder, your face height, something, you can push over a side. But when you're pushing over a side, you have to shift your body slightly so that you can try to make the power, the kick or whatever less, because they're coming right straight at you. So you want to shift over. So if they were throwing roundhouse kick or something, if you're moving a bit, then the target is not here. Even if they hit you, you can absorb a little bit, right? Absorb the power. That's gonna reduce the power. So you have to move, please. Okay? So when we're practicing with the dummy like this, but in actual practice, we boom, okay, boom, shift over. So let's practicing. I find that this block is very useful for helping us to practice shifting our body weight over and shifting so that we are getting out of danger. So straight line here, we don't want to be in the center straight line. So we just shift it a little bit over. Okay, same thing here. Over left, we shift it over and we block. Okay, shift over, we block at the same time. Shift over, okay. So let's do that. 20 on each side. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So right now, see, if I'm in the center line, right? My main purpose is I want to get out of the way. So I am moving out and I'm pushing my block out. The hands or the feet away, okay? But make sure when you're practicing this, please get in the habit of keep your finger clenched together. Not open like this, okay? You know, whenever you do shooting clips or whatever, you can be really cool, open fingers like Bruce Lee or Ip Man or whoever your hero is. They open like this, okay? But when you're practicing, please try to get in the habit of keeping your fingers tight. Otherwise, you're gonna get a lot of injuries. I've been there. I injure my fingers a lot, so I know. Okay, guys? So, shift over. See, right here, I'm in the middle camera. Okay, shift over, okay? You don't see me in center line anymore. So I don't want to be in the center line of my opponent. So I shift. So, footwork, here, as I'm shifting, boom. I step over. If I'm moving to my right, I step over to the right. I'm pushing toward my left. Okay? If I'm stepping with my left over a bit, I'm pushing over to my right. Okay? Now you see that most of the time my body is upright. I want to keep that balance. I don't want to push like this. I don't want to use my upper body and push out the block. No, that's no good. Okay? You are off balance. You're off center. You're in trouble when person just pull you slightly, easily for you to trip you. But here, boom, boom, like this, straight, boom, shift. You see how my foot just step a little bit, maybe 3 to 5 centimeters, just a movement. And then I shift, just that. Get in the habit of doing that, like that, all right? So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, now 20 more to go, but let me explain. Now the footwork here is when you're doing this time I want you, when you're moving, I want you to be wide. Your feet and shoulder, your feet wider than your shoulder a little bit, maybe 10 to 15 centimeters wider, okay? So when we're pushing this in balance, not feet and shoulder width line, okay? You screw up wider a bit. So here, okay? Wider than the shoulder, guys. Okay, let's do 20 more. Remember, acceleration, okay? And as you're moving, you can relax your body. Only when you are hitting the target, that moment right before that split second, you tense it up. And then after that moment, you tense it up just a split second. All right? And then you relax again. So as I'm executing my techniques, I spend like maybe up to 80 to 90% of the time my body is relaxing. 80 to 90% of the time my body is relaxing. Okay, you got that? And only the 10% of the time where I squeeze every bit of my muscle, right? From my foot, I'm planted on my foot. I got foundation planted on my foot and my arm and my hand at the end. Okay, only that split 10% where you can squeeze everything at the end. All right, so let's go. 20 more. Boom. See, now this is when I'm squeezing. Boom. You see how that's sort of like from this distance to here. Boom, boom, right here. But as I'm from here to here, I'm relaxing. Here, I'm relaxed, relax, tense, relax, tense. Shift over, relax, tense. Okay? Very important, guys. So please try to understand that theory of relaxing your whole body and then push, relax, push, relax, push. See? In order for me to move fast, quickly, my footwork to work, I have to relax. I cannot flex my foot and like that. You don't want that. That's gonna take much longer, right? By the time you flexing, you take too long. Your opponent go home and have lunch, take a break, and come back, and you're still there. That's too slow. All right, so please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So, as one more reminder, you see, once you're in front of the dummy, so remember when you're practicing this, look right in front, but then you're shifting your face, you're shifting your head, your whole body over, so you're not directly in front of the target. Okay, you shift over. That's the main thing. The main thing is try to avoid the hit. Okay, in self-defense, please try not to get hit. Don't get hit by the opponent. So what you do is you move, shift it over. Even if the person hitting you, maybe, okay, you move over, they're gonna hit maybe to your nose a little bit like this, but it's like slipping right through, okay? Whereas you stay here, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The guy, boom, boom, right in your face because you're not moving. You're not moving, you're getting hit. I put my hand here, I'm moving. So maybe I get hit, but maybe less, all right? I go boom, boom, boom. So observe, please try to pay attention to the center line. In Wing Chun or in any type of Kung Fu or any type of martial art, it's very important to maintain your center line. If you want to take advantage of the person, you have to be in center line, and you want your opponent to be in your center line. That's when you are the most powerful, most direct, most quickly, because right here, straight, you just lift it up, straight, right? Boom, right? Whereas you move here, right? But if you move here, out of the center line, your center line, now you're facing them, you're facing your center line right here, boom, boom, boom. The person facing this way. So you out of the person's center line. But remember, as you move over, right? And the person's still here, right? After you block, therefore you know person here, you have to go this way, back to the center line, right here. Boom, boom, okay? Boom, boom, right? Because only the arm moving this way, you're blocking, you push your arms out, but the body is still here. The whole body is still here, right? Here, you can kick, here, you can knees, okay? Because when you block here, you're not gonna kick this way, block this way, because this is only the arms. You're blocking the arms or the legs this way, but they are right here. The center of gravity is still here, okay? So remember that. Here, out of the center line, this is your center line now. So you're hitting here, boom, 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 okay? Make sense? So if I were to make a step over here, I'm still facing, right? The center line, my center line is here. Square up here, okay? If I move here, I'm facing my center line, I'm attacking here. I move here, my center line straight here. I move here, I'm still facing the center line here. Boom, I move here, center line here. Okay? You guys understand that, right? Pretty straightforward. Always facing, right? And when you think that they try to get you and to be in the center line, you have to move. You have to move, constantly moving, so that you're not in the center line. That's why you see sometimes when I'm practicing with the wooden dummy or like sparring with a partner, you always try to move around in circle. We don't move like backward. When we get attacked, we don't move backward all the time. If we move like that, the person can get the momentum. They keep on chasing us and attacking us. Then eventually there's a clip or something we cannot fall off. Then it's over. You don't want that. So you have to move sideways, this way, left. You move back and then you move left. You move back this side. Okay? Footwork. Most of the time when you move back, move to the side, diagonally. So if the person were to kick forward, they're kicking roundhouse kick, the main target here. But if you move back here, they have to adjust the kick to this way. So by that time they're adjusting to the kick. It's gonna be weaker, right? It's gonna be a lot weaker once you move out of the strongest part of the kick, all right? So please try to practice your footwork. Sometimes you can bounce like this, like in Taekwondo or any stance. You move here, sideways, and you switch, you move sideways, all right? Here, you switch, step back, take a dip, step back, move sideways, all right? That way you can kick sideways, and then you can use your kick, and then sideways, all right? Diagonally, maybe 30 to 45 degrees step, take a big step back, and then shift the front leg. Big step back, shift the front leg. Therefore, you move out of a straight line. Here, big step back, okay? If my left leg in the back, I take a big step back to my left in an angle here, and then I drag the other foot coming. They call it like shuffle, side shuffle, side shuffle, side shuffle. All right, forward, same thing. Okay, so we understand that side shuffle, very effective when we are in a sparring situation or in a fighting situation. Never back up the time. Maybe like the first few moves, you can do 2 or 3 step back, but then you have to readjust and change your direction. Keep on changing your direction. Your opponent having a hard time of figuring out whether they move left to the right or straight. So you have to play around with it in mind. All right, guys? All right. Okay, next one. Speaking of that, we're gonna work on our footwork a bit. So we from here, I want you to practice this motion. You're gonna step over, left foot, step back, okay? Step back to the side and then bring the front foot over and then you go in diagonal. So the motion is gonna be like here, okay? I want to do a block this way, so I step, footwork. We're working on our footwork now. Step back, okay? And then you drag your right foot over, just like around your cat stand. You guys know horse cat stands, right? Where you have your knees like this and you can lift it up with your toes like this, and then you go in, okay? So back, step back, and then this one bring over and go in, okay? So the block is from here. Here, I want to block this way into the target. So step back with my right foot, my left foot, sorry. Step back with my left foot, and then I drag my front foot over, which is my right foot, and then I go back diagonally. I'm blocking. Okay, so this one I want to work. I want you guys to get your footwork moving. All right, so from here, back, and then in. Okay, then back to the center, right foot, step back, and then in. Okay, back to center, left foot, back, and then in. So this block here, you're blocking the middle arm, chop it like this, blocking, and this one coming like this. So it's gonna be boom, okay? Boom. The other side, same thing, boom. But this time, we're not standing here. Last time we practiced, we just here, 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 here. Now we are moving into the target with our footwork. We're moving in, come back, moving in, come back, moving in, come back, moving in. Now, why are we practicing moving in when we're blocking and we're moving in, right? Sometimes you ask that question, right? Why are we moving into the hit? Why don't we get out, right? Now, sometimes the kicks, you see the roundhouse kick or side kick or whatever, when they throw in a kick, right? The longest part, you kick the end of our foot, right? The shin or the instep. If you get hit by that, you're in trouble. They hit you in your ribs, your guts, or your face, anywhere you're in trouble. Okay, you don't want to hit it like that. So sometimes we can anticipate, we can moving in and block, move toward the kicks, right? But you move in a way not right directly into your kicks, okay? So you move from here, diagonally, from here, they're kicking. You move in closer. So you're blocking at the knees, as they're coming up. You're blocking here, into here, the thighs or the knees. That's the only way you can survive. But if you're too slow and you're moving in and they already extend the kicks out, if they extend it out like this fully, they hit you, then you can get in trouble. So therefore this sometimes you can use this motion where you have to move quick. You can come in to stop the kick, to stop or slow, what you call it? To reduce the power of the kick. Because at the end, the kick is very strong at the end, trust me. Once you get hit at the end, boom, like this, if you're not fast enough, then it doesn't work, okay? So you gotta train a lot. This moving in target, boom, and go in, okay? I go in the target. But you have to anticipate the kick coming in, right? Roundhouse kick on the left, that way you move right in, okay? You're blocking with this strike and this here. You block, boom, all right? All right. No, I don't get a lot of fight. I always get beat up. That's why I train martial arts. All right, guys, just kidding. All right. So please practice that moving in. Boom. Right here. Boom. Okay. So moving in is sort of like try to prevent the opponent from extending their kick fully, okay? Once they extend the kick fully, all right, then hitting the target is gonna be very dangerous. But if we can stop them before, as they're lifting their leg, we move in, okay? So that's what this motion is for. As they're lifting your leg, I see the leg come, I come in, okay? Now once you close, right? Once you close for Wing Chun, or close arm combat, we have advantage. When they do a kick, we're coming in like this, we have advantage. We can go here, boom, boom, boom. I hit the groin right here, right? Once we get that distance in, then we can deal with the person that know a lot of kicks or whatever more easily, okay? But then, of course, we have to watch out for elbows, right? Like kickboxing, they have like knees and elbows, right? So careful with that, right? And then you attack right away as soon as you go in. Don't go in and just stand there, okay? Once you know that, you're gonna go 1, and then you go combo 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, and then you get out, okay? So once you've done your business in there, you attack 3, 4, 5 times and get out of the way. Don't stand in there. Very dangerous zone if you stand here, boom, 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 right? Because if you can hit the person, of course, they're gonna hit you back, right? Right? But if you're attacking first, maybe 2 or 3 hit, then you got them like in the face, in wherever it is, that harm them, that do some damage, and then you can get out. Otherwise, they're gonna counter, right? So you don't want that, okay? So let's practice that. Moving in, 1, 2, 3, Here, one hand here, and the other one come across. 4, 5. See how I'm stepping from here? In 1, then step back, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? You guys got the idea? So with the dummy, I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, sometimes when you get in the kicks, sometimes your shoulder, sometimes here, they hitting before they extend the kick fully. Sometimes your body go in like this with your shoulder. That's fine too, okay? But make sure you have one hand up here to protect your face. Go here, okay? Here, this hand here for here, protect your face. Now, one more thing, reminder, our chin. Now you see a lot of fighters, they compare to whoever have a pretty much strong chin, can take more punches and stuff, they win, right? Most likely, especially in boxing. So please, most of the time, try when you in sparring or you in sparring or in a real fight or a real situation, please try to keep your chin down, right? Don't open your chin up like this, vulnerable. If you get hit here, most likely, most of us gonna get a knockout, right? Even myself, boom, like this, you're gonna get knocked out easily. If you were to try just hitting yourself like here, like this, look how bad it is, right? From here, twist, okay? Just lightly. So careful, guys, have your chin down when you spar, okay? Very dangerous. And the other thing is, try not to open your mouth. Like sometimes we keep our teeth like closed like this, right? Open. Try to like close your mouth and try to, if you can, just clench your teeth together, okay? So most of the time like that. Otherwise, if you get punched or something, you can take it more easily. Whereas you open your jaw easily, sometimes you bite your tongue accidentally or something like that. So careful with that, all right? So clench your teeth, close your mouth when you practice as you spar. Get in the habit of that, all right? So let's do 5 more inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Okay. So now let's go into. Now sometimes when we practice reflexing a lot. A lot of the time and over years. Our body is all tense, our like muscle get tightened up, right? Please, during your practice, sometimes you try to stretch out. Sometimes you do like this stretch out. Even during your practice, you feel your back is something like a bit sore. You're stretching out a bit before you move on, okay? You guys have to know your body the most, right? Because a lot of time we practice, we tend to flex a lot. Therefore, we easily, our muscle gets stiff. So we do like a brief stretch, maybe 1, 2, 3 minutes like that. And then before we can practice again. If your muscle are too tight, just tap it out. Wherever your body is tight, you just tap it, you know, just lightly tap it, just to get it like more warm. Okay. Okay, so once we've done that, then let's go back into training. Same thing, footwork with the motion. Now remember before we're learning this, right? Remember at the beginning of the live stream we were practicing this. Now we're gonna break this part down and we go from here, we step over, we block, right? See this, remember this motion with both hands? Now we do one hand and then we're gonna chop right here, all right? So I'm from here, right in front of you, here, target here, step slightly over, block, one hand, the right hand block, and the right hand executing to the neck strike, to the face strike, okay? So, one, block, the wrist coming down right here. You try to get the wrist right here. Remember, we practice before coming down like this. Now this hand, boom. Boom, boom, boom. All right, try to move your footwork smoothly. All right, from here, footwork, just from here, step over a little bit and then go. Step over a bit and then go. Step over. As soon as you're stepping over, the other foot drag and then you extend it. Step out a bit, the other foot, drag, block, and extend it. All right, drag, boom, 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 like that, boom, boom. Okay. All right. Now once you hit here, then you can go to the foot here, right? Because with the dummy we don't have a lot of room to do that. So we hit here, right? With the dummy, we cannot extend the side kick, right? But if the person is too close like this, the only kick you can do is this kick. It make more sense. Whereas if I extend the side kick is over there, right? So just to give you guys an idea of any combo that makes sense for you, please use it, incorporate in your training, make it up, okay? You don't have to be like a robot and follow whatever I show you. You can always modify it and make it your own and put in more combo. So whatever works for you. See, you can go here and then you can kick here, or you can kick here, right? Or you can elbow, you step in. So a lot of movement. Now you can grab the head and then you elbow. Your knee, right? Knee. And once your hand here, you can go straight elbow this way. A lot of combos, guys. So let's practice here in front. Step over, block, step over. Okay. Now remember to relax as you move. Relax, tense. Okay. Relax, tense. Relax, tense. Okay. Now the other arm here, you can either grab here or you can coming down here, grab here. And as you pull, grab, pull, this one push, extend, pull, extend at the same time. That will increase your power, okay? As you hear, you pull, you extend, and you have your hips here. See, as I hear, boom, boom. See how my hips sort of like twisted a bit as I'm moving? All right? So after a while, you try to exaggerate your hip motion. Try to like swing your hip. So as you move here, your hip come back here, and then you extend your hip, okay? As you're coming down, boom, boom. From here, turn. From here, turn your hip. So as you turn, this one pull, this one extend. Turn, extend, pull. Boom, boom. Okay? Maybe you can break it down and you leave in this motion. Stand here and here. Wind your hip back. Boom, extend. Boom, extend. Boom, extend. Boom, extend. And then you switch to the other side. So you can break it down like that too and try. Right? Boom, extend. Boom, extend. Boom, extend. See how my hip is swinging in? Boom, 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 boom. All right. Okay, so let's go back to the motion, the whole motion. Stand in the middle, step over, block, cut. Back to the middle, step over to the left, block, cut. Middle, step over, block, cut. Middle, step over, block, cut. Step over, block, cut. Yeah, let's go. Do 20. 1, 2, back, 3, back, 4, back, 5, back, 6, back, 7, back, 8, back, 9, back, 10, back, 11, back, 12, back, 13, back, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Now, sometimes when we are blocking this and here, sometimes we hit this too hard. Of course, our wrist gonna hurt, right? We are made out of bone and flesh and skin and blood, right? So of course, and we have nerves, therefore we're gonna feel painful a bit, right? Right? But the main point is we try to block, sort of like wrapping it and then go. Wrap it, right? Not ta. You try to break somebody's arm or something like this. Not ah, cha. You don't want that, right? Now sometimes we get carried away. We go so hard, but then we're gonna hurt ourselves, and of course the opponent gonna get hurt too. But if we do that a lot, right, we hurt ourselves more. So therefore we won't be as strong. So remember this technique here is boom. It's sort of like a hook grab over, right? Boom, like that. Boom. Okay, guys? Not not okay? Not like karate chop or something, so you don't have to do that. You want to use from here, hook, okay? The arm coming in, you just go over the top, you hook. Here, you try to grab it, you try to hold it, and then you extend. Okay? So the here, boom, boom. Okay? Not okay? So please remember that. All right, guys? So hook over, boom. Hook over, boom. Hook over, boom. Hook, boom. Hook, boom. Hook, boom. Okay. So right now, let's break it down. Let's try not to train the footwork, okay? Because when you train in footwork and the hands, the eye coordination at the same time, it's gonna confuse you guys a bit, right? But if you have time, please come back to look at the live stream, and you will understand it more carefully. You analyze it, okay? But let me break it down from here. Just move over, boom. Move over, boom. Move over, okay? Hook here. Remember, at the beginning we practiced this. I'm just hooking over. So come in, boom. 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 Boom, boom. That's it. Okay? Don't from here, don't go boom, 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 boom. Okay? That's no good. That's only when you're practicing to condition your forearm. That's fine. If you want to condition it, that's fine. But the reality is you want to come from here. Wrap it. Wrap the arms, wrap the wrist, and then chop. Wrap here, chop. Wrap, chop. Wrap out of the way, chop. Wrap out of the way, chop. Okay? Alright, let's make it more easy for us to understand. Let's practicing this motion. Remember this motion? Very, very gentle, very soft. Don't use any strength. You just from here. You turn, sort of like a snake wrapping around, right? Now see the hand, you see the hand in motion, right? Remember in the Wing Chun, there's like this move, and then you go here. Same thing. You wrap around the wooden dummy. So, see? So when you practice this motion, you wrap around. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then after you wrap around once in a while, pull down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pull. 1, 2, 3, pull. 1, 2, 3, 10, pull. 1, 2, 3. Try to get into different patterns. 1, 2, 3, pull. 1, pull. 1, 2, pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, pull. 1, 2, pull. 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, pull. All right, you understand that? So with that combo, you can just pull anytime you want. All right, as you can pull, right? Other person coming, boom. Okay? Got the palm to the face. Boom, 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 boom. Okay? So those motion will get you into a habit of moving in circular motion. And our human body, we love circular motion. We love to move our body around. Our hand, our feet always move around, right? See, when we walk, we don't walk like catwalk like this, right? We don't walk catwalk like this, right? We sort of like hook over, and in a little bit, like an oval shape. Same thing with the arm. We always circular. Not a lot of, we love to hook, right? Hook in circle, hook, circle, same thing. Hook, block, same thing. Hook, block, same thing. And then hit. Okay, so please practicing those. Make them into a habit. So once, if you happen to use it in real life on sparring, sometimes you can just, whoa, you go right in automatically. It becomes pum, 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 right? And then pum, okay, pum, pum, pum. You go pum, sim, circle. So practice that. 1, 2, 3, 4, pum. 1, 2, 3, 4, pum. 1, 2, 3, pum. 1, 2, 3, pum. 1 cut, 1 cut. 1, 2, 3, cut. 1, 2, 3, cut. That's why I love this practice. That's why I share with you guys. And I advise you guys to practice from time to time. Keep on practicing it. Your body will understand the flow of motion. And that one move, see, boom, you can do a lot. One here, you can straight down. This one straight down, or you can straight across, come over, straight across, okay? And then once you get there, and then you get the elbow going, and then you can grab, and then you go with this. See? It all makes sense. It's all one after another, right? And you just have to go with the flow. Go with the flow. Make sense? Right? So it's sort of like try to make your hands go smooth. All right? Go smoothly. So one after another, one flow after another. I go here, and I go here. And once I get to here, I block here. I can come in with my elbow straight. So the main thing is you have to understand your own body, the way it moves, right? If you find your body sort of like awkward or get stuck like that, right? You have to question, why am I stuck here, right? How come my body doesn't flow like like that, or like my master or my other students, right? Then you gotta ask your question. Then you have to ask yourself, have I trained enough? Have I get these techniques right? Have I placed my hand right? Okay? Have I got it right? Right? Sometimes it's hard for us because we are not, when at the beginning, same thing. I find very awkward. I go like this. I go like this. I got stuck like, you know, like a branch of a tree or a robot, right? But eventually I learned. I go just slow down. I just sort of like rub the thing slowly like this. Just rub it. Try to get your hands, your arm attached to the dummy. You don't have to go using force. You go like this, right? Rub back, come down. You see how we go like this? Yeah, back and then come down and then back again. One hand coming down, back. Simple as that. Okay, just like that. The other hand, same thing. Then you combine the two hands just like that, like Tai Chi, right? But then when you, at the end, when you practice, you add this. This is a very important part. Then once you get that, then that dynamic, that final dynamic hit dynamic block, just like that at the end. So you flex everything from here, relax, relax, from here, relax, 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 and then tense, relax, relax, then tense, relax, relax, then tense, like that, relax, relax, then tense, relax, then tense, relax, tense, like that, all right? So you will improve a lot, guys, so remember that. Okay, let's do maybe a count of 20, just doing that. All right, let's go. 1, boom, 2, boom, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, sometimes I just go like that. Sometimes I go here. 7. When I'm practicing, I move, I go boom, 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 boom. See, sometimes you go like that. Then I go here. Then I go down. See, we practiced before. Remember this? Same thing. Now we remember. Okay, we done that a lot. Okay, so if I'm blocking here, then I may as well go down block here. Okay, here, what's next? Then I come back up and I hit here, right? Then what's next? Then I come back down and block and hit here, right? Make sense? So that's all there is. Play around with it. The motion is already there. We've been learning that. So now we just have to mix in a way that makes sense for our body, right? I hit here, right? I can go in here. I hit here. I can go here. But when I'm going here, I still have my block here, just in case somebody throwing punch to my face. I go here, okay? And then I come back down and can go here. Make sense, guys? So please try to get the flow of things. Whatever makes sense, go for it. Whatever your body is comfortable, practice. Go for that motion. Yes, the block kick, of course. All right. Boom. So, like a friend reminded the kicks, right? Sometimes we into the hands too much. Of course, we will neglect the kick, right? And the kick in Wing Chun, very straightforward. You kick here, you lift to the side. Here, just tap it up here. That's one kick, right? Another kick is up high, and another kick is side kick, right? Boom, boom, boom. Okay? So sometimes please try to incorporate it. Sometimes I'm focusing on my arm, sharing with you guys too much. I forgot about the legs, right? Because we get carried away, we so into the arm, right? And we are we are using both of our hands and our legs, right? The person is the whole structure of the person from here to here, down here, right? So the most vulnerable part is like the face, the middle section is the groin, and of course the weaker foundation is the knees, the kneecap, and the shin bone, right? So those are divided into middle 3 sections. The face, right? Most vulnerable is the face, very easy. So for the face, right? Makes sense if we just go in the face with our punches, right? Boom, 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 boom. Very easy. Try to lift your kicks up, right? Try to kick to the face, right? Very hard, right? Very hard to lift from the floor, our feet on the floor up to here. Take too long. So therefore, in close combat, we're gonna use our hands. Our feet is only here, down here to trip the person, all right? Just to break the foundation. Kick to break the foundation. Kick here, break it. But we're not gonna go boom up here, boom, right? Boom, unless you're very flexible, you can go reach your face. But see, from here, my leg extend to the face, I have to be far away. And look, from here to down here, more than 2 meters long, right? More than 2 meters. But whereas I'm from here to here, only 50 centimeters. So what would you choose, right? And most of us are not that flexible to lift our kick up that high and that strong in order to get to the person and knock them out. Very hard, okay? Unless you like Muay Thai, Taekwondo, and you're young and you are strong, young, and flexible, then you can just get boom your feet like that. But still very dangerous. You see, you don't see a lot of high kickers and there, and a lot of fighting. Okay, you see it, but not most of the knockout are just the punches, right? Just from here, knockout punches, uppercut or hook, right? Mostly uppercut or hook, right? The other ones like us punching like this, it's not gonna knock the person out. No, this 1 or 2 not gonna knock the person out. But if we do 3 or 4, we can get the person hurt, and then from there we can run away for self-defense or whatever, right? But if we keep on doing this 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe we hit them 2, but the third one something they duck out of the way and they're gonna like try to hook us or hit us back. So 1, 2, 3, get out of the way. You go in, boom, 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 then get back, okay? And one leg, keep them out of the way, and then you go in, boom, 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 and then get out. Okay? Never stand here. If you were to be in a fight, you stand here to here. Very dangerous. Now, I don't know how fast my opponent is. If I stand here, I can get hit instantly. He can punch me like that, boom, to the face. And that's it. Once you get hit in the face, trust me, you will feel like shock, blurry, and therefore most likely you get hit first in the face, you're gonna lose the fight like up to like 70%, right? Unless, you know, like MMA fighter, you know, they can take a lot of hit in the face. If you are one of them, that's fine. That's awesome, right? But normal guys like us, so we stand here right in the middle, boom, boom, like that. Most likely we're gonna get knocked out. So careful, very dangerous zone. If you're here, you have to guard up, you have to block it, you have to go boom, 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 then get out. Okay? No business for you to be here unless you really want to fight the person, unless you really want to knock the person out, and then you'll be here. Otherwise, you have no business. You step away, okay? At least this distance, okay? So if I were to reach them, I have to go in like this, okay? So you don't want that. You want to keep distance away. Sorry, I don't want you in any trouble. Back up. Leave your arms out, just in case. All right? But if you were here, boom, knock out right away. Because we don't know. Sometimes we in martial arts, we take martial arts, we're in this self-defense, and we always like, you know what? We gotta let them attack us first, right? No, you're not gonna let them attack first. If they attack you first, they're gonna beat the shit out of you, and then you like, you know, cover your face covered with blood and everything. What's the point, right? If they wanna fight or whatever, of course, if you agree to fight, then you gotta go in and fight. You cannot just blah 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 block, let them attack and be a hero and whatever. No, it's not gonna work that way, right? Most likely you see a lot of person, they attack first, right? Most likely they're gonna win, they keep on attacking. If one hit, they don't hit, the third, the fourth, the fifth one, they keep on chasing you, attack you, you keep on blocking. How many can you block, right? How many? Maybe you can block maybe 3, 4, 5, the fifth one, the sixth one, you're gonna get a hit in the face. So please try to, if you were in this situation, spar smart, fight smart, you have to understand your surrounding, okay? You have to sort of like, you have to test the person down, analyze the person, right? So that you can assess the situation. Of course, if you find, hello, from California. Hello, Mr. Get, I've been there. I actually 3 weeks ago, I've been in Cali, Los Angeles. I took my family there, my kids, my wife. We spent like about 8 days in Los Angeles. Los Angeles, yes. Indiana, nice. It was amazing, it's fun there. But I want to see the Laker game, but never get a chance to because they don't have any Laker game during that time. Because it was in July, maybe probably they on a break. But in August, they do have a lot of games, but now I'm back in Vietnam, so. All right, okay guys, so just a few tips to keep those in mind. Once you're here in close combat, once you're here, you gotta attack, you gotta hit. If not, you have no business of staying here, then please get out of the most. This is the most dangerous zone. This is the most dangerous zone, right? Okay? When you are this close, only your loved one, your family, your kids, your wife, whatever, you're about to hear, you're about to, your family, you're about to hug them or whatever, then you'll be this close with your family. Otherwise, any stranger, you don't want to be like this close, right? This close, which means you want to like beat the, crap out of each other or something, then you hear, you get angry. Unless you're like really best friend, BFF, whatever, then you can be this close and talk. But otherwise, at least this distance apart, and then you can talk, okay? All right? But here, have you here, boom, boom, attack right away. Here, if you see the person is, angry, whatever, never get too close. If once you got me in business, you get this close, which means one of you, either one gonna attack. But if you attacking too slow, you get hit in the face, that's it, game over. Okay, if you're here, okay, sorry, whatever you do, put your hand up, okay, anything, if there's anything, you can just go in, elbow, and here, and push away, and say, sorry, boom, just push like that, or push to the thing, push out, and then you back up, you go into your sparring stance or fighting stance, whatever you're comfortable with, okay? Now, when you go in this stance, please have both knees bent, okay? Both knees bent and facing a bit diagonally like this, not square, not like we're practicing this, we square out like this so we get a lot of strength. No, we black here. So that your target, anything you move, your target is less, okay? So front foot maybe slightly in an angle, just slightly, or forward or here, but mostly here, around here. Maybe 10 degrees to the side, and the other one 45 degrees. So mostly I'm comfortable this way. You can spar like this, one hand up, one hand like this, or you can just leave it here, right? Okay? And sometimes it's not like, like for movies or whatever, when I'm doing clips, for Wing Chun, whatever style, you leave your hand here like this, right? Sometimes it's not wise, just keep your fist close like this, clenching together. You don't have to be like this, you don't have to be like this, but just relax and clenching your fist, okay? And then once you need to use it, you can move more faster and smoothly and relax, okay? Only when at the end you punch and you tighten everything. Okay, now I'm relaxed. When I'm punching, I squeeze it and I tighten it, okay? Relax, I punch, I tighten at the end. Relax it, I punch. See how I move my hips when I punch or I do whatever, you pay attention to hips. So a lot of experienced fighter, MMA fighter, or sparring people, whatever, they train a lot, they do use a lot of the hips. You see in the kicks, the punch, like boxer too, pum, 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 always hip movement, very good, okay? So if you train that, you'll be awesome, you'll be great, all right? Okay, now, speaking of conditioning part, let's condition our forearm. So you know, sometimes when we're here, remember that part? Sometimes we clench our fists together, right? And it hurts, okay? Like the other day, even I'm practicing like this, and I'm doing Wing Chun clips, recording clips on Saturday with my student, right? And he wear the thing, he wear the pad, right? Because he know like I'm practicing this a lot, right? And and he afraid gonna give his arm bruise, so he wear this plastic padding, right? But not the soft one, right? The outside is like it has like dotted, like a little bit pointed right there. When I clench it here, 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 whatever, I get red dot and whatever is fine, but like I don't feel as much. But once I hit here, damn, it hurt like hell because sometimes we rarely train this part because it hurt, right? You know. And the other day, oh man, it hurts. I have to stop like I have to stop for like around 20 minutes to rub it before I go again. So that's why sometimes we train martial art. Whatever we do, we condition, right? We condition whether it's our shins, our shin guard, or our forearm, or our elbow, or our fist. We do push up, we punching back, we punch to stand back to here, we condition. Okay, so that our punch, that's strong, right? So then that, okay? So every part, we have to condition our body, all right? So let's go. So let's train it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So because the other day I feel painful here, so which means this is my weak spot right here. So I have to focus here more rather than here up here. Less hurt because a lot of meat. So here today I'm gonna focus a bit more on here, right? Okay, guys, let's go. Let's do Tony and this side, and we move on. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I feel it. Ah! Now it hurt like hell when you're hitting against here. This part, no problem. This part, okay. But this part hurt like hell. I'm feeling it. Ah! Now sometimes it's painful. I got to take a deep breath and suck it in. Ah! Ah! We have 10 more to go. So those of you, just go like to the more meat part. The meat part, don't go to bone like me, right? Ah! Oh man, this part here hurt like hell. See this part right here? Now you feel it. So if you want to like experience, test it out a bit, try to experience just, but you may want to tap it lightly, just here, like this, just from here. See right now, if I were to put my hand here like this, it hurt like hell. Go against like this, boom, because I just conditioned this bone right here. But take it easy, guys. This is the most vulnerable part right here, this bone right here. So careful, and also this one, right? So this one I would train like this. I chop here, right? Here. This bone right here, up, down, up, down, up, down. Right? Same thing, like wax on, wax off, wax on, wax off. Same idea, right? Now the one thing in martial arts, or in any type of subject or whatever, once you just understand that one theory, you can do a lot of techniques, a lot of movement with it once you really understand it, right? It takes me a long time once I become like in my 30s, just the past like maybe 10 years, 10 10 years, 12 years at most, right? Before I don't understand that much, right? But once you get in certain age, you are like, older, you're wiser a bit, you're more calm down, you're more patient. Then, sometimes it's a bit late for us to understand, right? Once we understand them, we're out of our prem, right? So for me, I'm slow, right? But for some of you guys smarter, please try to understand it earlier, right? So you can do a lot of stuff with your life. If not, then you're just practicing for your health, your training, just to stay healthy with your loved one, and that's about it, right? But if you're young, you have a lot of energy, and you are willing to learn and understand things fast, then you can do a lot of stuff with your life. You can do a lot of amazing stuff. Of course, um, out of here, no bird gato. One person he said that I'm a liar, and I just want the money. Yeah, probably you're right. You can say that, right? But in my mind, I understand myself, right? I'm very fortunate to have not a lot of money, but enough money for me to just have time to train. Take time off and go up here to live stream for you guys, right? Right now it's like 9:30 a.m. Sometimes I go to 10 a.m. in Vietnam time, right? And I have time to be here and train and share with you guys, which means I can pretty much afford myself to have that time, the time from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m., right? Most of the time people all go to work, right? Right? So just only that, then you guys can understand. I'm not like a night shift or whatever, okay, guys? But anyway, if you guys appreciate it, it's great. If not, some of you that you don't find that it's useful for you, then please, you don't have to follow. You can just go somewhere else, learn something else. That's fine. I understand that because everyone is different. Me is different. You are different. We all like different things, right? Right? Okay, guys. So let's get back in training a bit, and then I gotta go to work. All right, guys. Of course, I have work too, but I can afford to go to work a bit later than most of us. All right. So I appreciate it. Okay. So legs. Let's do a bit of the legs. We do a lot of conditioning and a lot of legs, right? You know that one thing, like some people that they love their passion so much, right? They love whatever they do so much. Sometimes they put down a lot of money to do what they love, right? You know what I mean? You guys know that, like, what's that guy? The 1 minute guy video, 1 minute, Nas Daily. I'm pretty sure all of us know that's Nas Daily, right? Right, Nas Daily. His passion is so much that he make one video, 1 minute for all of us to watch. He shared with us 1 minute for us to watch. It cost him $4,000 to shoot that one video. $4,000, and he doesn't get anything out of it for the first couple of years, right? He has to put in his own money to do that, right? At the beginning, 3 or 4 years, right? Just to get people, he's so passionate, he wants to share knowledge with people and everything. He put out $4,000 a video. So just think about it, right? For some of you out there. Of course, I don't put out as much as him making videos and all that, Maybe I put each video, I put like 100 or 200 bucks here and there for my videos or something like that, right? But of course, let's just say shooting like one video clip, 1 minute fighting video clip for you guys to see. It takes like about one day, like 8 to 10 hours. Now 8 or 10 hours, right? But because I love doing it, right? So most of the time I kick here, I turn my foot this way, like a roundhouse kick, right? But I don't go kick with my shin directly. I kick with this part, the side of my shin right here, guys. Just this part right here. I'm not kicking directly here because I find that, right, this is gonna hurt me like hell, right? And I'm not that young anymore to do a lot of damage to my leg. So I would just kick like right this part to avoid a lot of pain. So I would turn this way, coming down here, and then coming back this way. So I go here, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay? Same thing other foot. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then I can go. Then I can go 1, 2, 1, turn. So once I hit here, down, you can turn, knees up, extend. Okay? 1, knees up, boom. Same thing of your left foot, same thing. 1, turn. So when I turn here, my foot see the bottom of my foot. As I'm turning back, see the foot moving back, forward, and then from there, I just extend my foot. Okay? Kick, turn. See, my bottom foot is turned pretty much close to sideways or diagonal. Boom. And then I come back, I turn, bottom foot, turn back, and then kick. So, pay attention to my bottom foot. Very important. You have to pivot that foot in order for it to work. Roundhouse kick. Now you gotta come back in order for it to work on a push kick. So 1, pivot, then pivot back. Pivot, pivot back. Pivot, pivot back. Okay, guys? Same thing on the other side. Pivot, back. Pivot, back. Pivot, back. Or you can go 1, 2, 3. You can go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So one here you pivot. Once you're coming back, the other foot moving back, then you just lift your knees up and push it out. Okay? Now, we use this hand here to keep ourselves in balance. If you guys have great balance, then please you can go 1, 2, 3, slowly. Then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. See? Now sometimes we're not balanced enough. We're gonna be stumble. We're gonna fall back and forth. That's fine. Right? Sometimes it happens. Sometimes we get tired. Right? Our foot is shaking. So we can go, then we can hold it. 1, 2, 3. One quicker. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Okay? 1, 2, 3. 4. Sometimes you can go roundhouse kick. If you can. Okay? You can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, just the sake of practicing the kick for the footwork. Okay? We don't have to go 4 kicks, only about 2, 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3, the most. The 4, 1, just extra bonus. Alright? Now we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you guys already know kicks, and you guys good at kicks, then you can also incorporate into your training with the low kicks and the high kicks with the dummies. All right? So please use whatever you can For instance, if you guys know BBJ, then you can use your BBJ in the dummy. You can practice this, grab around and pull this, the head, whatever. You can exaggerate it, modify it a bit so that you can train. That's why I find the dummy is very useful, right? Maybe it's hard like a robot or whatever and it doesn't move, but it's very practical, right? You can use this like up to maybe 60-70% like a real partner, right? And sometimes it can even make you tougher than a real partner, right? Because it's always here. It's always, you can train as much as you want. But with your partner, of course, you guys have to find the time together, all right? And your partner can go only for a certain time, maybe a half an hour or an hour most. But this guy right here with the dummy, you can practice forever. It depends on how badly you want it, right? But practicing a lot, like if you're practicing 3-4 hours or whatever, right? But you have to break it down, right? A day you practice 2 sessions, 3 sessions, 1 session of maybe 1 hour, half an hour is fine. But don't go for 3 hours at once, okay? I wouldn't recommend that. Because after maybe around an hour and a half, you're gonna get exhausted, you're gonna running out of gas, your mind won't be as smart anymore. You'll be like, sort of like wandering all over the place. You won't be as focused. So therefore, please break it down. If you were have a lot of time, train maybe 1 session, 1 hour, and then another session in the afternoon and at night, train another hour, you know. Or you can break down in 3 sessions of half an hour, or even 3 sessions of 15 minutes. Okay, guys? Anyway, that's all I got for today. So thank you very much. Have a bless, and hopefully see you guys again. Most likely tomorrow. I try to make it for tomorrow morning too. Pretty much at the same time. All right. Okay, guys. Have fun. Respect. Okay. Thank you everyone for joining me. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys find some of the techniques is useful for you. Train it, condition it. Only pick out the techniques, whatever that's work best for you, right? I'm not expecting you guys to understand everything or train everything or any percent of it. As long as you get one thing out of it and you focus on that and you train on that techniques, you're gonna improve a lot. All right, guys. Ciao. Have a great one. Love you all. Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye. Have a good day. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Suri. Thank you, Sierra. Thank you, YBT. Thank you, Frank Zappa. Thank you, everyone. Ciao, Frank.